Welcome back, unicorns, to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a look that is inspired by sunflowers. When I'm wearing this shirt, sorry my puppies wants to be in the video. Sorry. I did my basic makeup off camera, and this makeup is going to be a collab with some other MUAs, or whatever you want to call it, some people. So this look is going to be a collab on Instagram, and if you want to see their looks, I'll link down my Instagram down below, and if I know who exactly is going to be in the collab at this moment when I'm filming this, I'll link their Instagrams down below so you can go check them out. So the theme for this collab was a pick a flower. So mine, I picked the sunflower, and this is the only shirt I have that has a sunflower. It's like American flag, and it has a sunflower on it. So this is the only shirt I'm going to be wearing. And then I wore a yellow scrunchie. So let's get on with this video. So the palette I'm going to be mainly using is this Proceed with Caution palette from ColourPop. And the reason why is because there's like colors in there that kind of look like a sunflower. So sorry about the background noise. I will try to edit some of that out with like music or something. If I can't, then sorry about it. My cat is meowing. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna get my makeup brushes. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get a fluffy brush, and like I always say, when you're doing your makeup, make sure you have a fluffy brush that has no product on it, like this one, and a fluffy brush that you use with that color. And you can also use the one that you blend with. You can use like a white powder or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the yellow shade that's called Caution right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease, and we're going to blend it out. And what I'm planning on doing is like mainly yellow, and then the lid like a brown color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack that shade on, and we're going to blend it out. I'm sorry if you can't see me because the sun keeps blinding. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just put the shade all on the crease. I'm going to do one eye on camera and one eye off. So I do both my creases off camera because my cat was meowing and my dog kept purring. So sorry if the clip is like weird at the last one. So what I'm going to do is blend. I'm going to take the shade that's called Proceed, and it's kind of like this white shade, and I'm going to use that to blend the top. So that was what I was saying. I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm trying to get my cat to stop meowing, but she's still doing it. So sorry if you hear her in the background. I'll try to cut out some of that as much as possible, but if I can't, I'm sorry about that. So now, as I was saying, I'm going back and forth between my crease color and the color that's called Proceed. I'll show y'all. It's this shade right here, and it's called Proceed, and I'm using that to blend it, and I just did the wrong shade. So that's what you can also do, is take the lightest shade that's in their palette, or like a white, and blend it if you need to. And I just go back and forth to pack on more of the yellow color on the crease. And I love how it's looking so far. Now, I don't know if I want to do like the brown that's in here. Let's see. So I'm going to take a packer brush type thing. I don't know what I want to do. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Because I'm just going to take Culture, which is this color shade right here, and maybe a little bit of Maintenance, but I don't know exactly because that kind of looks more red. What I'm going to do is just put this in the crease some and on the outer part of my eye. Hope y'all can see that. I'm just using it like to deepen up some and to make it more like orangey browns, because that's kind of like what sunflowers, some of them could be all yellow, some of them could be a little bit of darker, like an orangey shade. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put this in my crease and blend it out. I'm going to take this and blend everything together so it does not show. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more. I don't know if anybody goes through this, but I feel like my lids are like saying no to makeup right now. Because this will never happen between the ColourPop shades. And like, I did the same thing I always do. I think this looks really pretty. So now, I'm going to do let's try Dead End, which is a glitter shade. I'm just going to put this all over the lid. It's this shade right here. It has like a goldy color to it. I feel like it would go good with like sunflower vibes and stuff like that. So I'm putting this all over the lid. And I just use my finger because I personally believe that if you use your finger, it applies better. I feel like all my animals are not letting me film. Foxy. So sorry about that. I'll try to edit some of that out. But I feel like my animals don't want me to film today for some reason. Like, come on guys. Okay. This is what the color looks like. It's not going to show that vibrant on my eyes since I already have like yellows and golds on there. So, yeah. Okay, so I did my lids and this is what it looks like. I think it's pretty. So I'm going to do more of the yellow down below on my lower lash line because I feel like that's way better if it's all yellow because it's a sunflower. And I'm going to put the brown like closer to the crease. I'm trying to find that small brush that I always like to use. I'm going to use this brush. This is a brush from Alice in Wonderland. It's on Amazon if you want to get it. But this is the top hat one. And I like it because it's so small. I feel like I can get it in the crease. I mean the lower lash line better. So I'm just going to put this all on the lower lash line. And we'll blend this out later with a fluffy brush. So, and when you're doing your lower lash line, sorry if I make weird faces, but that's what I do. So, what I was saying was, when you're doing your lower lash line, make sure you be very careful because you can poke your eye. Because I do that sometimes if I want to quickly put it on, but try to be careful if you're doing your lower lash line because if you poke your eye, it would hurt. Okay, I got most of it on my lid, or not on my lid, on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take another fluffy brush, the one I've been using, and we're going to blend out the edge some. And then I'm going to take the same brush because why not? It's all going to be mixed together anyways. We're going to take the darker brown. I'm going to put it right on, like closer to the waterline. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just taking more yellow and brown to kind of extend this some. Okay. This is what it looks like so far. So now I'm going to take I'm going to take a little bit of Warning, it's like an orange shade, and put it in my inner corner. I'm just taking a little bit, I'm not going to take a lot. I put like a little bit of the orange shade in my inner corner, which looks cute to me. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I did. And I think it looks cute. I don't know what else do I want to do. I think I'm done with the eye look. I'm going to do my lips now, which I might just do gloss. So I'm going to use my new gloss that I got from, if you saw this video, I'll link it down below. I don't know how to say this. I think it's Bougie Girl Beauty, but that's where I got my lip gloss bottles from. And if you want to see that video, it'll be linked down below in the description. I think that's it. This is what the eye look looks like. I hope you enjoyed this look. I try to explain it as much as I can, but if I didn't explain it good, just ask questions down below and tell me like what I did if you didn't understand it, and I would answer your questions down below. If you want to see more collabs or more videos like this of me doing my makeup like inspired by something, or if you want to see more flowers, let me know down below. I could try to do more flower looks if I have the materials, but if I don't, I can get them. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Unicorn family and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload. And unicorns, always be yourself. Bye!